Kenny.
In a bar in Toledo, across from the beach.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus.
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, back in the house once again.
All right, so today we're checking out Kenny Rogers' Lucille for the first time. I've never heard this song before. He doesn't think he's ever heard it, but he's kind of unsure because he's heard a lot more music than I have. So we're just kind of diving into this. However, I wanted to put him in front of Coward of the County because I like that story so much. But I had just done that reaction with Calico, so I was like, wait a little bit if we go back there because people like that fresh, do something new, do something crazy. Anyways, Lucille. Now this is interesting. He starts this out a bar in Toledo, so I wonder what he's doing in Toledo.
Toledo where? Ohio? That's the Toledo I think of.
I'm guessing.
So.
Yeah.
Well, there's Toledo, Spain too.
Isn't there Canada? Toledo in Canada?
Holy Toledo. Toledo, Spain.
Okay.
Is what got the name.
Okay. All right. Well, we're about to find out. I'm going to just go with Ohio, OHIO, no place like home.
Some of the
That's not my
best
home,
swords in the world come from Toledo, Spain.
Well,
yep.
You learn something new every day.
Hey.
All right. If you guys are here for it, let's get it popping.
40-year-old boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, I'm going to get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I do put out music and music videos. But we also started a channel, 40-year-old FUQ Boys. That's with a Z at the end. And
Boys.
Pegasus versus the world. And we're doing different commentary. It's like side quest stuff. All the music reaction stuff happens here, but we're doing other stuff. If you want to help us build up those channels, I'll link them in the description. If you want access to these reactions early and a big back catalog of reactions that have not been released to the public, there's a link to our membership in the description, and it gives you that access. There's no obligation, but big shout out to our members. Really do appreciate you guys. Let's get it popping, man. This is Kenny Rogers, Lucille. Lucille.
In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman who sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. The big hands were calloused. He looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead. But he started shaking. His big heart was breaking. He turned to the woman and said, "You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille."
These damn women been breaking hearts.
I'm saying, man, she's at the bar looking for some new D, and he's like at the home
Before
with
we
the kids.
before we get into that, I have to highlight this, you guys. I love Kenny Rogers. I love his storytelling. I love his voice. But at the beginning of this, he was doing an internal rhyme scheme that I have to highlight and give props as a rapper. Toledo, Depot, Ring, da-da, da-da, dream, da-da. Like he said, quitter, forgetter, ding. Like he was doing an internal rhyme scheme for the whole first like 8 bars. It's bonkers. Like I was like, this is rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was hard, like to me, because I was just like,
Yeah.
you don't. And then he left that scheme and just started telling the story. But to start it, like I was like, that's why I was making the face at the beginning. I was like, he's doing an internal rhyme scheme to the. I was like, he's kind of nice with it, bro. He is nice with it. Not kind of. He is. He's nice.
I don't know a ton of Kenny Rogers, which is funny because when I was a kid, I loved Kenny Rogers because of The Gambler.
Oh yeah.
I forget what
so
like TV show it was on. I think he was on like a TV show back in the 80s. And that was like the intro. And I just loved that song because like you said, the storytelling, you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold. As a kid, I would just run around singing that song. And I just thought it was so ill because I would play Cowboys and Indians. And I'm like, yeah, gotta know when to, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Stuff
like
you'll
that's
get
just
canceled
such,
for now.
it's such a great song that it just,
I already know.
and once again, it's like, bro, his storytelling is just so crazy.
He just paints the picture and puts it right in front of you, and you're just watching a movie, listening to a song.
After he left us, I ordered more whiskey. I thought how shit
Did we miss
time,
something?
but this time you're hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
Okay. Lucille? She a player. Damn.
After he left us, I ordered more whiskey. I thought how she'd made him look small. From the lights of the bar room to a rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all.
Oh my Lord.
She was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. I couldn't hold her, 'cause the words that he told her kept coming back time after time.
Message.
You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time you're hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time you're hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
So he dodged the bullet.
You picked a
Because it sounded like they were going to the rented hotel room to smash, to shmush, to bump uglies.
Yeah.
And he said, nah, I thought about how you did your husband dirty.
Nah, he hit it and quit it. He was just like,
You think he hit it and quit it?
yeah, or she left him.
Interesting. I thought he was implying like, yo, I can't get it out of my head what your husband said to you. I can't mess with you. That's how
Maybe.
I took it.
Either way, you know what this is? This is the original red pill content. This was a warning to those men out there, bro.
He's the Andrew Tate of country.
What is so crazy, man, is like sometimes, right?
Geez.
Sometimes it feels like what we're going through is so distinct, right? People are like, oh, the times are so crazy now. We have all these wars and we grew up with 2 wars and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know what? The human condition is the same. He's talking about that woman. You know what I mean? That woman. It's funny because they have this saying, which is, it's kind of dark. It's a black pill, but it's like, she's not yours. It's just your turn, bro. Like that's what they say. You know what I mean? People get so mad about that statement, but that's what this song is about. He's like, it's not yours. She's not yours. You know what I mean? And there's always been those women like that men fall for, put their heart in, invest their time. You know, he wiped
like,
her up.
the other thing is when you go back to the storytelling, he's telling the story of this molded, rock solid dude who worked so hard because he worked.
He was like
so
a
hard.
mountain.
He's in the field working for their kids.
Yeah.
And she's just like, no, that's not enough. The strongest man in the county isn't enough.
Yeah. I mean,
that's crazy.
He literally described him as being a mountain, but then she made him look small.
Message. That's what we got to get that D right, man. You got to hit the bottom of it, player.
No, man, that's the problem. It's a bottomless pit for a woman like that. That you have to avoid her. If your take on it is right, and he was like, "Oh, nope, you better run for the hills," he made the right move.
He made the right move
because that's what you have to
Kenny
do with
Rogers.
that type of woman. You got to realize,
Hey,
like, no, she is.
Isn't
you know
it
what I mean?
funny how much game Kenny Rogers gives you? Like
Yes.
he's giving us game. Like if I was a young man, this is game he's giving you. Gambler is game. Coward of the county, game. Like he's actually almost like a father figure when it comes to the way he writes.
You know what? It's funny that you say that because I'm literally the schools are so BS right now. I'm literally about to take my son out of school. And I'm
just
gonna
let
be
him
like,
listen to
I'm gonna
Kenny
be like, yo,
Rogers.
sit down. I need you to write me a book report on Kenny Rogers. Like, what did you take from this, son?
It's true. It's true.
Okay, what did you learn about women from the song? What do you think the perspective of? And then I'm gonna put him in front of the gambler and be like, know when to hold him, know when to walk away. What do you take from that, son? Don't let your ego, get you into some stuff that your fists or your whatever can't back up.
Message.
It's not, you're not a coward if you run with your life and live to, breathe another day. Damn.
Kenny Rogers.
You just inspired me. Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers school courses coming soon. Kenny Rogers homeschooling.
The
Hey,
school
man,
of
I'm with it.
Kenny
We homeschool
Rogers.
our kids, man. We can't let them go do this pronoun shit. F that. Anyways, catch you guys on the next one. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.